Okay, so now I'm in my new camp. This is like a three spot. There are three fire rings, one on the other side of the truck. This is the most flattest area that I found. Or maybe that one. That was pretty flat. I'm already set up. I'm gonna crank it up now. I already put chocks on the under the tire, and the other two they're buried in the mud. Who knows how deep? So yeah, this is one of my oldest camping. The oldest camping spot. When I came here for the first time, I camped over there, and I'm kind of debating now if I want to backpack in. It's 27 degrees, and now there's supposed to be snow coming on Saturday, and I'm exhausted for the 3 days of trying to get out of the mud, stuck with the truck and everything, and move this, move that, and try this and try that, and I completely ran out of ideas, no more options. So I think I'm just gonna walk the skirt of this hill and hunt this side, and it is what it is. My legs are already worn out from constantly. Believe me, it's a workout. It's a workout. I wasn't expecting this kind of workout. So, and then the mud gets worse if you follow the trail. Before you get to the end, they really chewed it up, and the jeepers went there and just had a lot of fun, I guess. They destroy the whole trail, so now you got to go on the side. And I noticed one thing: this thing is heavy, because the other truck, the guys that helped me, they're camped across the way here. They went on the grassy path like nothing. When I went, I was kind of like sloshing around, and I said, I'm gonna get stuck on this side too, so I just stepped on it. I don't want to go over there again and getting stuck. I don't have I'm on myself. Can't do anything, alone. You need a couple of guys to really help you and get things, pushing and moving things, and not gonna work. So I'm gonna stay here, solid ground, and have the skirt, and hope for the best. That's it. And then Saturday's gonna snow. I hope it's not gonna be a lot, because these tires, I already lowered the air pressure down to 45 pounds. I might have to bring it down to 35 pounds, because that gnarly area when you come down is really getting worse when you go up. The tires are going to be spinning on those rocks and hitting things, and I'm not that high off the ground. I already hit a trunk sticking out of the. I didn't see it. Boom, giving us, the differential took a smack. I got to go check it. So I'm pretty beat. I'm just gonna relax when the opening, and another day, and then let's see what happens. All right, guy. I hope I don't get a lot of people around here, because I'm not in the mood for poachers. You know what I mean? All right, later. Well, this is the condition I'm in. Muddy, ripped pants, sore all over. My hands hurt. It was a freaking ordeal. 3 days, man, until those guys came by and pulled me out. Just a simple little tug, and boom, I was out of there. So yeah, I gotta reassess my equipment. I have to load a come along. I have to bring my Skylift, high lift jack. I gotta do different things. All right, so I'm gonna change, clean up, and maybe do at least a wipe. But I'm gonna set up my shower so I can take a shower. All right, later. Well, I feel like a new man. Took a bath, new change of clothes, underwear, and I'm fresh, ready for the day tomorrow. Not today. I've had enough for today. So there's already people arriving here, and they're looking for firewood and picking up wood and stuff. So I organized a little bit here, put everything away. And later on, about half an hour, I'm gonna cook some dinner and hit the sack. No TV tonight. Not enough battery power. Later. Good morning, guys. Looking around the camp. Nobody here yet, but I do have some neighbors down there, It's the only flat spot for a tent. The next best spot is the one I got. He wanted this one, but I got here first. So I sit down and have my coffee. It's a nice area. There's a fire ring over there. One here and one here. Now, I got something to show you. Look at that dip. The high on the left, the little high ramp is today. That flat dip, it's tomorrow. It's gonna snow. And this watch will tell me, it's showing a cloud right there on top. Later on, it's gonna show cloud with either drizzle or flakes. It's a pretty good watch for 75 bucks. I've had it for years. So now I'm worried about something. I'm talking kind of low because those people are still sleeping. You know, they need their rest. But now I'm kind of worried about something. If it's going to snow, which is probably going to be, because last night it went down to 34. The night before it was 27. So it's already at freezing point. I'm worried about those tires not being able to go up those slippery rocks because they don't grab worth a shit. And I might get stuck behind if everybody leaves, you know, like Monday morning. I need to be in a caravan, kind of. But everybody here has small vehicles. Nobody's going to be able to pull this monster. Nobody has a winch either. Not yet, anyways. Another evaluation I'm doing is that this vehicle, I call it an expedition vehicle, which it kind of is, but once you camp, you set up camp, and I have a tent that I can attach to the side, stretch it out, you know, make it comfortable, put chairs on under it, but then you can't move. You can't go anywhere. You're on foot. And if you do want to move, you got to pack up everything and head out. And then when you get to where you're going, you have to reorganize inside because everything got tossed around. So it's not exactly the perfect vehicle. The guys that pulled me out yesterday, they were saying, when I said it was cold, they said, "Oh, but you're cozy in there." You know, and I said, "Yeah, I kind of am." But I need a vehicle to explore. If instead of moving the whole house, I could just park somewhere and go with another vehicle, a smaller vehicle, and jeep around. I got a quad, but that trail is impossible to go down. Well, no, you can go down with a trailer. It's going to be impossible to go up with a trailer. I haven't tried it. I need to do several things to this vehicle. I need to race it, and I need better tires, definitely. The tires that I had in Old Blue, they never slipped. I got them at Costco. I think they were BF Goodrich. I don't remember now. 10 plies on the side. Those are four-wheel drive tires. This thing has only 2 plies. So there's some changes to be made if I'm going to continue doing this. The only way to do both is to leave the truck up in at the beginning of the trail, the trailhead, come down with the quad or a Jeep or side by side. It's legal in this area. I already seen one going back and forth, a four-seater. So, but it's expensive. Those toys are expensive. Just for a couple of times a year. I think the best bet is to get a beater whopper, a Jeep. Because if you get a side by side, cheapest one's gonna be 15 grand. And you still can't ride it in those regular dirt roads up there. They won't allow it. No green stickers. It has to be a road vehicle. So I think the Jeep is the way to go. Just get a beater upper somewhere that runs fine, And then I can just, the inconvenience is that every time you come down, which is an hour to come down here, then you got to go back up another hour. You're going to be there at night. And then you got to start, preparing cooking and things like that. It's a lot of little birds here. So yeah, I'm hoping that the truck could do it, because I know the truck could do it. The tires are the ones that are not gonna. I'm really worried. I don't know if I should leave before the storm gets here. And that'll screw up my hunt, because up there's nothing. The deer's down here. So. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go for now. I'm running out of battery again. Later. Well, I'm just relaxing here and reading a book. I'm halfway through it, and I have a little campfire going. Getting ready for the snow. So I gotta collect some more of that wood around here, some of that branches and stuff. I found a big branch right here, dried. Just cut it up, toss it in there. So, yeah, it's pretty quiet so far. There's people here haven't woke up yet. It's about 10:30. They're probably beat. I understand that. So, yeah. I wish I had a friend here to share these moments, but my friend, the friolento, he's scared of the cold. He's always asking me, how cold does it get there? I say, man, it goes down to 30 and, sometimes 27, 28. And so what? You got clothing, and you got a sleeping bag. We got a heater. We got 2 heaters in the truck. We got the furnace that came, the heater that came with the camper, and then I had the buddy, which is the one I turn on because it's very quiet. The other one runs like a jet. It's very loud. So it is what it is. I don't understand this guy. He's scared of doing things. And I said, enjoy the last years of your life, man. He's already 70. I said, he used to go out here and stuff, but I think he came here. No, he never came down here. I took him up to the top D8 area a long time in the 80s. And then after that, he's not really a hunter. He just shoots guns and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare lunch in a little bit. Nice big fat hot dog. I still got some onions. All right, later. Well, just relaxing, had lunch, had a long talk with the neighbor. Everybody's complaining about the same problems with these poachers invading the valley. They're complaining to Fish and Game. They don't do nothing about it. And I'm in the sun right now charging the battery so I can watch this movie. And then when I'm done with that in a couple of hours, I'm gonna shut it down and move camp further down. So because I understand that the little uh, woods that are in front of me, there's some people coming in tonight that they're gonna hunt all that. They already went and walked all the way around the mountain 6 o'clock in the morning, and they say that they can see anything, no sign, no deer, no droppings. So there's no point of me hunting an area that's pretty much empty. I'm gonna move down to the next big meadow and just hunt the outskirts of the woods. I'm not gonna do a lot of hiking or anything. I'm feeling a little better from recuperating from all the hassle of being stuck for 3 days, and my hands are getting back to normal because they're achy. Putting my hands in the ice cold water, putting rocks and rocks and rocks. Anyways, don't want to complain anymore about that. So that's the plan. Right now, I'm still the only one here, and the neighbor, and there's 3 or 4 fire rings that they're not occupied yet. So there's still people coming in. There's a lot of people coming in. I think there's already at least 50 more trucks. So this area is going to be packed. I'm moving away from here. There's no point in hunting. It's going to be a little dangerous being so many people in the woods with rifles. Yeah, listening, another vehicle coming in. Okay, so I moved to a new spot across the big meadow because before I finished packing and bringing down the camper, 8 more vehicles went by. So there's got to be 50, 60 vehicles back in there. It's ridiculous. I camped here before. It's a good spot. And on the way here, I met a elderly couple that they were coming in camping, and I said, "Welcome to the shooting gallery." He goes, "What do you mean?" He said, "Are you here hunting?" He goes, "No, we're just here camping." I said, "Well, tomorrow's opening season and there's going to be all kinds of shooting." And the lady goes, "Oh no, I don't want to be here." So they're going to turn around. I'm going to tell them, if you want to, I could share the camp here with you, because we got room. We got a big fire ring here and everything. So, but it's away from the big crowd, which is 2 miles that way. Too many people. This place didn't used to get crowded. Now it got discovered because everybody is putting it on Facebook, and now crowds are coming in. And this is only the afternoon. By the day Friday, by late Friday, there's gonna be more vehicles coming in. Guarantee you. So I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna have it in the sun so it can charge the battery. And if I back up anymore, I'm gonna start hitting these branches, which I don't want to. I already got caught on one of them coming in, so I can move it to one side or the other if those people want to come in and camp here with me. They have a cute little dog too, one of the shepherd dogs. So yeah, this is the spot. I never hunted back in there. I might try it. Go nice and quiet. All right, see you on the next one. Well, I sat out there for an hour waiting for the sun to come out. Pretty cloudy, pretty dark still, even though the moon was out, and then it was covered with some clouds. And they were saying, some people were saying there was going to snow. Well, not at 43 degrees. It's rain, and that's what you hear. It's not heavy, but it's raining, and in the rain, the deer just doesn't move. You're gonna have to do a lot of moving yourself. So I came back to the truck, even though I have my raincoat. I put it on. Came out pretty handy, but I don't like to hunt in the soggy rain. I don't mind if it snows. I'll even sit in the snow. I don't care. But when it's wet, it's different. Haven't heard a single shot. It's It's 7:30. And with the amount of hunters in this valley, I've never seen so many people. There were trucks coming in constantly. And then at 1 o'clock, I woke up. There was 2 vehicles, and I couldn't sleep because they kept coming in. And then a couple of vehicles at daybreak, they went the other way. They went out, so they're hunting the other big meadow. But nobody shot, and I'm surprised with the amount of people. There's gotta be. I'm not exaggerating. There's gotta be here in this area, which is not that big, 60 hunters at least, because I counted. No, it's got to be more than that. I counted it close to 50 vehicles. So it's 100 hunters out here or more. But in this rain, everybody went to camp. I guarantee you. Get some coffee and get in the shelter. Nobody's going to sit in a rock when it's pouring rain. And that's what my odometer watch was saying, that there was a big change coming in, but it didn't tell me it was snow. It just said cloudy. And then somebody told me it's going to snow. It's going to be a quick storm. But the temperature warmed up. It was 27 degrees 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Now it's 43. So it's not going to snow. So now the issue is, how am I going to get out of here with those with a wet trail and me with my lousy tires? I'm going to wait. I'm going to spend the day here, and then tomorrow maybe it'll dry out if it stops raining. If it's only one day, then by tomorrow it'll be a little bit better, and then I'm booking out. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Later. Okay, so it stopped raining, and I came back to the truck. I see there's a vehicle over there, so somebody's hunting that area. I came back to the truck and took like a half an hour nap because it was raining, and I just heard a shot, so the game is on, and I restocked myself with new equipment. Got my trusty Paddy waders and another coat because it started to get cold, and got my gun ready, my little bracket there, and the walking stick, and we're off. So now I can sit in the weight ground with this thing. And I removed the revolver. I'm not carrying the revolver, it's just too much weight. All right. Let me see, I got the keys. Yeah. Later. I'm gonna get across and hunt. There's a nice meadow in there with a small stream. I heard another shot behind me. That's in the area that I was gonna go. The wilderness area. Okay. I don't know why I feel so loaded. It feels heavy and the pack is empty. I think I put too much liquid. The liquid is heavy. All right. Well, I went to the center of the meadow, and there's a 3-foot wide stream that I couldn't jump. I'm too loaded, and I won't be able to go and hunt the other side. Damn it! Usually that doesn't have any water, but being where it has so many rains, now it's too much water everywhere. and it's still drizzling. So I can't hunt that mountain. I'm gonna have to just. I mean, I didn't know that stream would be that deep. It's about 2 feet. So I guess I'm gonna have to hunt this side. But that's where the road is. So I know there's some people hunting on the edge of those trees over there. They're uh, they're waiting to see if anything comes out of that mountain out to the meadow. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So then, and to go around it, it's a quarter mile. Jesus Christ. All right, I guess I'm going back and I'm gonna sit here by the edge. Well, it looks like the storm is almost done. It wasn't a big one. The sky's pretty clear. Ah, there's a shot. That's about a half a mile south. So, and it's a single shot. That means he got it. A little earlier, I heard 4 shots. That means he missed. He kept shooting and shooting, shooting, and he missed. So the deer are not moving. They're hunkering down, so I can't get across. I wanted to walk that area. I can't get across this damn meadow because that stream is too wide and too deep. And somebody even dragged a branch and tossed it in there, but I don't have good balance. I'm gonna step on that branch and I'm falling in the water for sure. I'll freeze my butt. So I guess I'm gonna have to sit it out on this side and see what happens. So I took off my pack, my gun. I took off my jacket because it's getting over warmed. And I got 3 layers plus the rain jacket. It's real thin, it's just for water. Plastic. So 3 vehicles already come by. 2 of them are loaded. They're leaving. And I don't understand why. Maybe there's too many people back there because there was a lot of vehicles coming in. A lot. Since Thursday, it was coming in. Trucks, jeeps, a couple of quads, even a guy on an electric bicycle. I saw him pedaling. And so, in motorcycles too. There was a motorcycle that looked like a street bike. I don't know how he got in here, but he made it down that gnarly trail. So, being that the weather changed all of a sudden, the deer it's not moving. So you have to actually run them down and kick them up. And apparently, a lot of people are not doing that because I don't see anybody going through that mountain in orange or camouflage, and I can see pretty well in there. So let's see what happens. I'm trying to think of another area that I can hunt, but I know it's gonna be crowded with people, so I'm not even gonna make it try. It's going back that way. I don't want to go back that way again. When I head out, it's gonna be leaving. So hopefully, I'm planning to leave tomorrow, midday or so. I'm gonna stay another night. I still got plenty of food, and let's see if this weather clears up. And it'll be a little bit better. I thought it was gonna snow. It's even better when it snows. The deer really moves when it's snowing. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. So let's see what distance are we talking about. So across the meadow, 100 yards. 300, 291, which I'm not shooting. I hear another vehicle coming. Everybody's hunting the roads. That's a little Honda. The advantage of having the camper is like what happened today. I came up with 3 layers and it started getting colder, even though I had this thin jacket on it, rain jacket. And I said, well, I'm gonna have to go back to the truck. And I went and got these that they're pretty warm. They're waterproof. I can sit on the ground. I won't get wet. Went and got the heavier coat, put it on. There's another vehicle leaving. Sounds like a quad. So I need another vehicle so I can drive around, not just sit under a tree and hope for a deer to come across here. I'm losing opportunities. Oh no, that's the motorcycle. It's a black one. I don't know what's he doing here. He's not hunting. So I think before the end of the season, I'm gonna come down with the quad. I gotta change the oil on that thing too, and do some hunting with the quad. I'm gonna have to leave the camper up there, unless I try coming in with the trailer. The trailer's not that big. It's only 4x8 or 5x8. I can probably get down to the bottom, but I need the tires. I'm not gonna do it with the tires I got now. I don't trust it. I don't trust those tires. All right, let's keep sitting. Well, I don't know what's going on. 3 more vehicles just passed by and they're packed. They're leaving. I mean, the skies are clearing, but everybody's leaving. And it's only 9:46. What's going on? Let me check my forecast. Watch. Okay, Saturday. Okay, there's the clouds with the rain. That could turn into snow. Temperature. And there's a big dip on the right. That means a storm is coming. Yep. That's what's going on. Everybody's bailing out. When I get that big dip that goes down to flat, that means a storm. And that could be rain, could be snow. It's not cold enough for snow. It's in the 40s. But nobody wants to be stuck in the rain going up that trail. So I'm gonna see if I can talk to someone. When I hear another vehicle, I'm gonna run out there and talk to them and say, okay, what's going on? Everybody's leaving. To see if maybe they have a radio that gave them the weather forecast. Because if it snows and it snows a lot, you can get stuck here for days. 4 days. All right. Later. Well, it's been a while. Nobody has left anymore. Not yet, anyways. I was just thinking, if I shoot a deer on the edge of that hill, how am I gonna get it if I couldn't cross that stream? Oh God, I'm gonna have to wait for the deer to jump over here and then I'll shoot it. Yeah. I'll wave him down. Come on. Oh, there's another shot. That's further. Well, at least there's some deer moving around. But this one here, I had a neighbor that he said that yesterday morning, he and his nephew walked around the whole hill, which is a pretty good size. And he went around, come back to the other side. He said he didn't see any signs tracks or droppings, which is unusual because this mountain usually has deer, and that one there too, and they kind of go back and but he didn't see anything, and I'm thinking, really, you know, there were too many vehicles keep coming for 2 days in a straight, and they probably got spooked coming in with lights. Everybody had their bright lights on, four-wheel drive lights, off-road lights, and they spooked the deer. There's nothing moving around here. All these shots are here. They're very far. Well, let's keep waiting. Later.